We need more of these.
Big off there.
I'm Bobby Thompson from GKR with TRADEPRICECARS Racing. Jiggy leaving is a big loss to the team. For me personally, it makes my job harder. On a day like today, we've got 2 tests before we go into quali. We generally have 2 setups and 2 cars, and we can trial more things when it comes to quali and come up with something good. Well, now I've got to do twice the amount on my car before we go into quali. So personally, as me as a driver, that makes it hard. And also the whole team morale, we haven't got half the mechanics here that usually should be here, all helping, although they are set on one car, we all muck in and help together. So yeah, it is difficult. It seems a lot more quieter in the engineering room as well. My season so far has been a strong start. I think we'd hoped for more podiums when we originally started, but soon into the year we realised that wasn't possible. Obviously Jack's is 100% what I'm going for, but to be a little bit higher up the actual Drivers' Championship standings, that would be mega for me as well.
Absolutely, yeah. We need to. We certainly need to pick up some muscle before the season's out. I set out a goal to win a race this season at least, and that motivation doesn't change. I'd love to do it here at my home track, but like you say, we need to just make sure we pick up that silverware and just keep getting some good results for the new car.
The car is 50% new. The whole rear end of the car had to be completely cut away because there was so much damage. So you wouldn't believe actually what these guys have done in 2 weeks. So apart from fabricating a completely new rear end, they've also had to purchase new suspension components and parts and wheels and uprights, and yeah, there's a lot of that car which is brand new and a lot of hard work has gone in. Ollie's been racing in BTCC for 10 years. So to finally get a win and in such a fashion, like I had just put the team in, that crash was rock bottom on that day, and then Ollie completely lifted them back up sky high, and yeah, he was quite emotional, so I was really happy for him.
I think it was P7 or something like that. I was over the moon, really over the moon. Then we managed to get another lap in with a drying track. It was greasy but drying on the wet tyre. We ended up not going any quicker, no one did. So we ended the session in P7. At the end of the session, 2 of the other drivers got penalised for a ride height problem, so that bumped me up to P5. So that's my best ever qualifying in the BTCC. So yeah, absolutely mega.
Had 2 consistent dry free practices. We weren't too bad there. We were kind of top 12, which was okay. We were still getting to grips with this new Hyundai, especially a tricky circuit like Croft. And then the rain came, which I was very happy about, and we managed to put it P3 in qualifying. And then Tom Ingram got a technical infringement for a ride height failure, so we jumped up to P2 for a very short space of time, and then we had the same issue, and I think it was just a bit of a miscommunication, and something just not quite been put on right or whatnot, and we still really haven't got to the bottom why we failed. We're all good all day until qualifying, so a little bit of a shame there.
So it's looking pretty cloudy out there. Everyone's saying it's not going to rain, but I think it might be, and I'm hoping it will. But as expectations and goals, I think just go top 8, top 10. Like I say, it's easy to set your sights and say a bit too far away.
British Touring Car Championship is go. Good start made by Cook. Good getaway by Turkington. Jake Hill tries to crowd the BMWs on the way down towards Clermont Corner. Turkington will go second. Butcher to the inside of Oliver into the complex. Sun gets turned around.
Inside that is Rory Butcher. Turkington locks up and Turkington's in the gravel. Colin Turkington in the gravel and he's into the barriers. They're trying to. Oh, as Matt Neal dives down the inside and there's contact with Josh Cook. Diving down the inside into Sunny in and he's through. Matt Neal is a race winner once again at Croft.
Drive already as Ingram goes for the race lead. Look at that, fantastic on the inside. Wow.
Up and over, and the safety car is immediately deployed there. Big accident. I think that's Bobby Thompson who's gone over. We've had a car roll going in towards Barcroft. The marshals have immediately attended to it.
In that part of race 3, we was looking we was looking at our phones, and obviously the phones aren't as quick as the circuit cameras, because circuit cameras are live, and then the actual looking at our phones on ITV4, they was about a lap down. So all we heard in the background was ooh, so oh, someone's had a big one, and then someone came running up to me and said, oh, Bobby's had a big one. I can't see it. I can't see it. So I waited for it to come around on the telly, saw it, and it was just like. Oh. The whole weekend just seemed to come crashing down at that point. It was awful, really. Bobby had done so well. The morale of the team was so high, and it was just such a shame to have the qualifying that we did, the points finishes that we did all weekend. To that, it was just like, well, I don't know. It was just heartbreaking because we'd done so well. We just wanted to come away with 3 points finishes and have a great write-up on BTCC.net the next day. Unfortunately, it wasn't to be.
Race 1 was really positive for us. We started P10, and in kind of damp, drying conditions, everybody started on slicks and managed to kind of make quite good progress and get our way through to P4 on the road. Unfortunately, we got demoted one place to P5. I had a slight tagging with Ash Sutton, so that was the right decision, and they reversed the order. So unfortunately, in race 2, got a good run off the line, but Turkington was kind of pushed wide at turn 1, and he took me with him, and then it meant I was on the outside going through the chicane, and I just got a little tag from behind and it spun me, put me all the way down to dead last. So we pushed and we got a fastest lap, which gave us 1 point, but it meant we were starting P19 for race 3. I just found it really difficult to make any progress. Managed to get up to P11 in the end from 19th, which was good. However, I had higher hopes.
Race 1, we started from the back, obviously, because we were going to be starting second, but the technical infringement meant we started from the back. We got up to 18 from 26, which I was a little bit disappointed in. I thought we could have at least got to the points and carried on my 15 in a row points races, but it was just one of them, and it was just a little bit disappointing there. And then we found a little something that worked with the car, and two top 10s in the last 2 races with 2 9th places. So 2 top 10s isn't too bad starting from the back on a Sunday morning.